Good morning. Today we will have 3 technology demonstrations throughout the day to better prepare you for our one-to-one iPad learning environment. My name is Mr. Broach, and I am presenting on behalf of Mr. Yoakum, who unfortunately could not be with us today. Remember that the iPad is for academic use only. Furthermore, Bishop Kenny uses a whitelist policy. Only approved apps on the whitelist are allowed on your iPad. Downloading unapproved apps, games, or using your iPad for any non-academic purpose will result in a referral to the Dean of Students. The first offense will result in a central detention. A second offense results in 2 central detentions, and all other subsequent offenses will result in a Saturday school for each offense. There are already many great and useful apps on the iPad. If you learn of a new app that would be beneficial to class, let your teacher know, and then your teacher will suggest the app to Mr. Yoakum for the approved list. You will need to access your Bishop Kenny Google account, Schoology, Turnitin, and other tools frequently. Make sure that you remember your passwords to these accounts. Remember that you are responsible for protecting your device. When the iPad is not in use, make sure your screen is protected. When traveling, place your iPad in the sleeve provided by the school or another protective covering inside your bag. If your iPad becomes damaged in any way, it is your responsibility to report it to Mr. Yoakum as soon as possible. When on campus, respect the internet bandwidth. Only access online content when it is appropriate to do so. You should avoid large downloads or software updates during the school day, as this will slow down the network speed for everyone. Also, remember that you want your iPad to last all day, so consider adjusting your brightness and closing out apps when not in use. Here's a demonstration. Try this with me. Swipe your finger up from the bottom of your iPad to access the control panel. Here you can control the volume and the brightness with these slider bars. You can also conserve power by switching to airplane mode when you do not need connectivity at a certain time. Just dimming your brightness somewhat will greatly reduce the strain on your battery and allow you to get through the day. Next, let's go to your Settings app and check a few items. Your current software should be iOS 8.4. If you need to update this, please do so at home and not on campus. Next, scroll down and tap iCloud. iCloud should be set up with backup and Find My iPad turned on. It is also important for you to remember the Apple ID that you established with your account. This Apple ID will allow you to log in to a computer to access materials from iCloud, but also in the unfortunate event that you should misplace your iPad, you can use this tool of Find My iPad on a desktop computer to locate your device. There are several important apps that you will use frequently at Bishop Kenny. The first app is Schoology, which is our learning management system. This is where you will access materials for your courses, stay up to date with important assignments and deadlines, and communicate with teachers and fellow students. There will be a demonstration of Schoology later today. The next app is Notability. This is a very robust note-taking app that Mr. Saladino will demonstrate to you later today. You should have received an email on Monday with a link to download this app. This is a paid app purchased for you by the school. The next 2 apps are Pages and Keynote. These are also paid apps purchased by the school. Pages is a basic word processor for the iPad, and Keynote is a presentation creation tool. The next app is Google Drive. Your @bishopkennyhs.org email account is a Google account. Google Drive is an unlimited file storage platform. You can save work here in Google Drive and access it anywhere online, on a desktop computer, in the Learning Commons by logging into your account, or at home. Using Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides will also allow you to collaborate with your fellow students. For example, if you are working on a group project, you can share a Google Doc with everyone in the group, and each person can contribute to the document. Your iPad also comes equipped with a calendar app and a reminders app. Take a moment to find these apps on your iPad. Though your course due dates and assignments will be posted in Schoology, transferring that information to your personal calendar and setting reminders is a useful strategy in keeping up with 7 classes. Also, you can set up reminders on your iPad to stay focused on important tasks. Now that you are in high school, you are personally responsible for keeping up with 7 classes, as well as any other extracurricular activities. So take an organized approach. This skill will benefit you throughout your 4 years here. Today we live in a digital, interconnected world, and part of our vision for you as Bishop Kenny students is for you to be responsible decision makers, equipped with the skills necessary for the future. An important piece of this is digital citizenship. It is important to remember that everything you do online and everything you post represents you. So before you post, whether it is school-related or on social media in general, think first. How will this post represent you? Will it be harmful or helpful? Would you make that same comment to someone face-to-face? Remember, everything you post is public and permanent, even if you think it is private. Never assume that anything online is private. Part of being a digital citizen is not just avoiding bad behavior online, but also promoting good. Look out for one another, and when you do use social media, make sure that what you post represents you in a positive light. We also recommend that you work on creating a positive digital footprint or digital legacy online. 3 years from today, you will begin your senior year, and you will likely be sending in applications for college. When the admissions officer searches your name online, what will he or she find? Or a potential employer? You want them to find good representations of you, maybe projects you've completed or content you have created. Your digital footprint should be a portfolio that illustrates your good character and your skills. If you have an issue with your iPad or need assistance, first try some simple troubleshooting steps first. Is something not working? Try closing out your apps or doing a power reset on your iPad. This can be done by holding the home button and the power button at the same time until the iPad restarts. Also consider asking your peers for help. If that doesn't work, you can complete the iPad assistance form linked here, and this link will be shared with you later today. Or you may visit the help desk in the Learning Commons before or after school. Mr. Yoakum is available in the Learning Commons, as well as Mrs. Moody, our media specialist, and Mr. Taylor and Mr. Wynn from the technology office. Earlier in July, you received an email to download this ebook, Strategies for Success at Bishop Kenny. Additional advice and tutorials are included here to help orient you to your Bishop Kenny experience. This concludes our first technology demonstration. If you have additional time before the bell, use that time to learn your iPad and to start organizing for success. Have a great day.